It's 11:30 p.m. You're lying in bed, the blue light of your phone illuminating your face. You swore you were going to sleep an hour ago, but you aren't sleeping. You're typing furiously. You're in the comment section of a video that features a guy making a steak, but he's not just making a steak, he's boiling it in milk. And he's saying with a straight face, "This is the only way true chefs cook meat." Your blood is boiling. You're typing a paragraph explaining the Maillard reaction, proper searing technique, and basic culinary dignity. You hit post and you feel a tiny hit of satisfaction. But then, a notification. Someone named user992 replies, "You obviously don't have a refined palate." Your heart rate spikes. You sit up. The battle is on. We have all been there. We have all found ourselves locked in a digital fistfight with a stranger we will never meet over a topic we didn't care about 10 minutes ago. But what if I told you that this wasn't an accident? What if I told you that the anger you're feeling isn't a bug in the system, it's a product? Welcome to the world of rage bait. A multi-million-dollar hustle designed to hack your biology, hijack your amygdala, and sell your frustration to the highest bidder. You think you're fighting for the truth, but actually, you're just working for the algorithm. To understand why the internet has become so infuriating, we have to look at the paycheck. For a long time, we thought clickbait was the enemy. Well, clickbait was annoying. It promised you a Ferrari and gave you a skateboard. But clickbait had a flaw. Once you clicked and saw it was a lie, you left. Rage bait is different. Rage bait doesn't want you to click and leave. It wants you to stay. It wants you to fight. Creators know a secret or two about human psychology. We are desperate to be right. When we see something blatantly wrong, like a person eating a Kit Kat whole without breaking it, or a trad wife claiming women shouldn't vote, our brains scream correction needed. And every time you come in to fix them, the algorithm sees engagement. It doesn't know you're angry. It doesn't know you're correcting them. It just sees you spend 45 seconds typing. To the algorithm, "I hate this video, you're an idiot" counts exactly the same as "I love this, you're a genius." By arguing, you're not punishing the creator, you're promoting them. You are the unpaid marketing intern for the very stupidity you're trying to destroy. But where did this engine come from? It wasn't always this way. If we wind the clock back to the early 2000s, the internet was a weird place, but it wasn't a hate machine. The turning point can be traced back to the boardrooms of Silicon Valley, specifically at Facebook around 2009, with the introduction of the algorithmic news feed. Before this, people saw posts in order they happened, but engineers realized that chronological doesn't keep people addicted. They needed a way to prioritize content that kept eyes glued to the screen. They ran tests, and the data was undeniable. Content that elicited high arousal emotions, specifically awe, amusement, or anger, performed infinitely better than content that elicited low arousal emotions like contentment or sadness. A photo of a friend's nice lunch, low arousal. A photo of a politician saying something outrageous, high arousal. This created a feedback loop that swallowed the media industry. News outlets realized that a balanced headline like "tax code updated by 2% got 0 clicks. But a headline like "the government is stealing your money to fund their secret agenda" went viral. It wasn't a conspiracy. It was capitalism. Polarization is profitable. Peace is boring. The algorithm learned that if you could make two groups of people hate each other, they would spend all day on the platform fighting. We aren't just polarized by accident. We're polarized because unity is bad for the stock price. So we know why they do it, but why do we fall for it? Why can't we just scroll past? To understand this, we have to look at the brain under a microscope. When a person sees something that violates their worldview, the brain perceives it as a threat. Your amygdala, the ancient part of your brain responsible for survival, hits the panic button. It releases cortisol responsible for stress and adrenaline responsible for energy. Evolution designed this response to help you fight a tiger. But there is no tiger. There is just a teenager on TikTok with a ring light. But here's the twist. The brain likes this fight. When you post a comment correcting someone, or when you dunk a stupid post, you get a hit of dopamine. It feels like a moral victory. You defend the truth. You protected the tribe. This creates a stress-reward loop. You get stressed by the post, you attack the post, and you feel righteous for a split second. It is an addiction cycle. That's how a lot of people start doom scrolling. Not because they're looking for entertainment, but because they're looking for a fight. They're hunting for the next hit of righteous indignation. But this addiction has a cost, and it's not just wasted time. We talk about doom scrolling passively consuming bad news, but rage baiting induces active distress. When you engage in a comment war, you're keeping your body in a state of fight or flight for hours. You're sitting in your couch, but your heart rate is 110. Your digestion slows down and your muscles tense up. This is micro-stress, but it accumulates. I want you to think about the last time you argued online. Did you convince the other person? Did user 992 suddenly say, "You know what? You're right. My apologies"? No, they never do. Because a lot of time they're not even real. You might be arguing a bot, a troll, or a 12-year-old laughing at you. You're pouring your limited cognitive resources, your creativity, your patience, your peace into a black hole. You're spending your life force on a battle that cannot be won, on a battlefield that doesn't exist. So how do we stop? How do we reclaim a peace in an ecosystem designed to disturb it? We need to treat rage bait like a virus, and we need an immune response. Strategy 1. The engagement pause. When you feel that spike of anger, when your thumbs start hovering over the keyboard, freeze. Give yourself a 10-second rule. Ask yourself, is this person stupid, or are they a genius manipulator? If the content is unbelievably dumb, assume it's a trap. If they're boiling steak in milk, they want you to tell them it's wrong. Don't give them that satisfaction. Strategy 2. The mute button is a sword. We think blocking or muting is a sign of weakness. We think if I block them, they win. No, if you block them, they cease to exist in your universe. You are the god of your own digital reality. You have the power to delete them. Use it. Curate your feed ruthlessly. If a creator consistently makes you angry, unfollow. Protect your eyes and your brain. Strategy 3. The void technique. Sometimes you have to say something. Maybe it's misinformation that is actually dangerous. If you must speak, don't argue. State the fact once neutrally, and then, this is the most important part, if possible, disable notifications for the comment. This is called shouting into the void. You put the truth out there for others to see, but you refuse to stick around for the mudslinging. You're a drive-by truth teller. So, the ultimate flex in this modern world is not having the best argument. It is having the best emotional control. The loser is the person sitting in the dark at 2 a.m. typing an essay to a stranger who doesn't care. The winner is the person who sees the bait, recognizes the game, and chooses not to play. Your attention is the most valuable currency on earth. Corporations want it. Politicians want it. Trolls want it. Stop giving it away for free. The next time you feel rage rising, remember, the only way to win the game of rage bait is to fold your cards and walk away.